All right. So hello, everyone. My name is Halisha, and I am the YWAC Program Manager. And introducing Briani.
Hi everyone, my name is Briani. I am an ex-member of YWAC and I was in cohort 5.
Cool. So we're just going to dive right in and answer some questions. So the first question is, how did you hear about GGE? And what had you heard about GGE before you applied? So what was your introduction to GGE?
So my introduction to GGE was in school at advisory, and I just happened to randomly be at my teacher's advisory because I didn't really like going to my advisory. And Umu, who was also a former interviewee from GGE, she came into the room trying to tell us about the program and how girls should join the program because it'll be a great experience for them. And a little thing that I found out about it was we advocate a lot, and that is something that actually had me interested in joining the program because me myself, I've never been an advocate. Well, it's not that I've never been an advocate, I just never knew how to advocate and how to speak up for certain things. So yeah.
Thank you, thank you. And you mentioned you wanted to learn more about advocating. So is that the reason why you applied to be a part of the Young Women's Advisory Council?
That was one of the reasons, and also because I wanted to learn how to define me and speak up. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Was there a moment during program that changed your mind about something important to you or about your self-image?
There was a moment, for example, when we would have conversations and we were I was watching everybody talk, and me being in a circle, it actually changed me to be open and open up within the circle. So yeah.
Thank you. What did you learn from your peers in program? So you know that it was 20 of y'all in cohort 5. Was there anything that you learned from anyone else that was a part of program that stuck with you after program ended?
A lot. I met a lot of my friends in there, so I still talk to Sophia. I still talk to Sakina when I can, and we always email sometimes, and we have daily calls, which is good for me. So yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, y'all all have a special place in my heart. I enjoyed having each of y'all in program. How is GGE different from any other program that you've been in, or even at your school and your classes? What makes GGE stand out in that way?
I would say that what makes GGE stand out differently from all the other programs that I was in school was we actually had I felt like I had power to do something. So for example, when we went to the legislative building and we're able to pass laws, which made me feel good when I saw the news. I was over here telling my mother, girl, I passed 2 laws. Yes, I did. So yeah, that's actually something different from all the other programs that I've joined. And it's just the experience of being able to speak up and have my voice being heard.
Yes.
So yeah.
That's true. We know that y'all played a role in the repeal of 50A and also in getting, no, it's actually incorrigible. So having incorrigible removed from family court, we got it passed in the Senate. So we're just waiting for it to be passed in the assembly and go on to do all the great things. But honestly, that couldn't have been done without all of y'all going up to Albany and talking about, why this was important to you, why this bill was important to you all, and explaining to folks the importance of that. How is that experience with you? Like going up to Albany, the press conference, meeting like staffers, how was that experience for you?
I would say that experience was very nerve-wracking. I remember just getting up because we had to get up very early and thinking, oh my gosh, I have to speak in front of big people. And it's not like it was my first time speaking in front of big people, because November I did a little conference to speak on funding the schools in NYC. But it just felt like I had those emotions again. But because I had you guys there with me, especially my cohort, we it felt like a big family. So I knew that I was gonna be fine.
And you all did great, even in November at the when you testified. It was a really big moment, and I say thank you to that again, because all of the things that you all have played a role in, and it has left a lasting impact on just a lot of things, right? And so my next question is, what would you like to tell future young people in the program? So the incoming cohort of 2020, 2021, what is something that you would like to tell them?
For the incoming cohort, I just would like to tell them to just have an open mind, be yourself. Most importantly, it took me probably like a while to just act like myself. I remember when we would just come in and chill and listen to music, and then this one day, I don't know what came over me, but I just started dancing, and you was looking at me like, I ain't never see this Brie before. So I would just say, like, be yourself, and you know just be yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. And those were all fun moments. All of our, was it Just Dance moments? Yeah, all of the Just Dance moments were memorable in my mind. Um, so now, what would you like to tell adults? Like, what do you want adults to know about this program, and why is it and why it's important to you?
I would like to tell the adults that they should mm, can we come back on that question? I have to think about that one.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Let's see. What would you like the next president to know about your life and community?
That my life matter and my community matters too, and
Period.
that we have a voice,
Period.
and that he should listen and stop. Ooh, look at me going right into the president that we have now. And that they should actually listen to our opinions being voiced and actually make a change within the community, within the country, within everything.
Mm-hmm. Period. I agree with everything that you just shared. Um, yeah, it's really important. All of y'all, everybody's lives matter. And it's super important that everyone knows that their life is important. Um, Switching gears a little bit, what were some challenges that you faced during your time in program? You know that we went through COVID, like just thinking on a larger scale, just like everything. Like what were some challenges that you faced while in your year program, and how did GGE help you and support you through those moments?
Um, One of them being COVID.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the same, and you guys were trying to make it like the best that we could, even with COVID. And I would like to say thank you for that, because even though like COVID was a well, it still is a big major thing that is going on, you guys tried everything that you could, whether it was like sending quotes of affirmations, little gift boxes for us to like relax, or like just having a place to talk whenever we needed it during times where it was like really hard. Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed your gift box.
Yeah. Oh, and my water bottle too.
Yep.
I'll be looking at it. I'll be like, yes.
Customized and everything. I'm glad you enjoyed that water bottle.
Oh, and that goat book, it came in check because I'll be using it now to fill in all my college stuff. Yeah.
Because you are the greatest of all
time, yo.
Yep, you already know. You already know.
I should have put Brianni greatest of all time.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Let's see. What do you plan to do next in terms of advocacy?
Well, I definitely want to get into another program where I can do more advocacy work. When I get to college, I plan on joining a lot of groups. And even so now, even though like I can't do much and like go to the protests that are happening, I still use my voice and my platform that I have on Instagram. So I will post like things that are going on right now. For example, the sad thing that's going on in Nigeria and all of Africa right now. So I try to post as much as I can to get people to be educated and to actually make a change. And yeah.
Yeah, that's super dope and important. Using basically digital organizing and digital political education to, stand up and support and make a change. That's really dope. That's really cool. You mentioned college, and you are a senior, you're about to graduate come 2021. Why do you think it's important? Why do you think it's important to stay involved with GGE after graduation?
I think it's important because I still want to keep the connections that I got. So, regardless of anything, I'm going to still be bothering you, Halisha, period.
I know. It's okay.
But especially when it comes to like things that I would like to do in the future, I feel like you guys would be perfect for me to just come and like help. Because I remember when in November I went to go testify, you guys were such a big help in writing my paper, which I didn't know how to write, but we did it and I did it too. So things like that, like I would like to come back and just even offer my services and help with that either way. So yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. And I do want to say, we didn't write your testimony for you, Brianni. You wrote it yourself. Everything you said was your own words, and it was beautiful. It left a lasting impression in the minds of all the council members that were there. It was great. Period. You did that. Yeah, and we're going to circle back to the question before about, what should adults know about this program and why it's important to you?
Okay, finally I have the answer. Adults should know that this program actually makes a change and a difference within the Black and brown girls community and the LGBTQ community, and that they should really listen to us a lot. And they should encourage and try to help as much as they can within our program and do what we're doing. Use their voice.
Yeah. Y'all are the future. The youth are the future.
Yeah, we coming for everybody.
You really are, and it's a really beautiful thing to see. It's a powerful thing to see, just the way that young people are coming together, organizing, putting up, protesting, just doing the things that y'all are honestly doing. Like, I say thank you to all the young people and to you just for like all the work that y'all have done. And I know that y'all not gonna give up as easily. Y'all gonna keep fighting.
No, we
And
not.
that
We
is
gonna keep fighting
until you find in the world and the country is the place that y'all want it to be.
Yeah.
That is
Equality for everyone and
equity,
one another. Equity.
all the things, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Is there anything else that you would like to share?
Everyone vote. Vote November, please.
Yes, Blue.
Please.
Yes, 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 yes. It's important.
It is very important.
Yeah, and it's not only important to vote in November, but it is also important to vote come next year, because next year we're going to have a 2021 mayoral and city council election. And so, that is also something that people should vote in, because now it's more local and it's in your own backyard.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that's it for my questions. Thank you so much, Brianni, for participating in this conversation with me.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Bye.